18 months old.
Police believe this is a murder-suicide stemming from a domestic issue, but they are still putting together a heartbreaking puzzle.
Our Annalisa Gale joining us live with the investigation that's going on right now. Annalisa, what can you tell us?
Well, Jonathan and Allison, there are still many unanswered questions about what happened inside this house this morning before detectives got here. They spent most of the day trying to figure out the pieces to that puzzle. A neighborhood known for being a quiet community turned into a busy crime scene on Thursday. Sheriff's deputies found 4 people dead in this home on Wilderness Court.
The ages of the deceased are a 35-year-old male, a 30-year-old female, a 5-year-old female, and an 18-month-old female.
Their deaths are now part of a murder-suicide investigation. Detectives aren't releasing details about how they died and the possible motive.
Additional information is not available at this time.
I've seen the family out in the yard. I'm just sort of anxious to hear, you know, what happened.
Friends tell ABC 7 News that 6 people lived inside the house. That includes the children's grandparents and parents.
There's never been any indication of any issues.
A spokesperson for Stafford County Public Schools says the 5-year-old was a student at Rock Hill Elementary School.
It's just horrible.
At this time, the victims have not been identified. A letter was sent out to Rock Hill Elementary students and parents reminding them that grief counselors are available. Live in Stafford County, Annalisa Gale, ABC 7 News.
All right, Annalisa, thank you. Tonight, we are hearing a desperate 911 call from a woman who was being attacked by a bear in Frederick County, and she is calm on the phone. It's Maryland's first ever bear attack. Karen Osborne walking her dog down this driveway last night, and that's when she was forced to the ground by a 200-pound animal.
Please help me. Please come now. Please come now. Send someone now. He's broken my arms and my legs. I can't move. And I'm bleeding. And I'm going to die.
She did all the right things. I think, you know, if she didn't, she might not be here.
She really did. Karen Osborne had to have surgery. She's still in the hospital with a broken arm, puncture wounds, and 80 stitches, but is looking forward to being home for Thanksgiving.
Wow, just terrifying. And this just in tonight, the D.C. Medical Examiner's Office confirms Christopher Berry died from a PCP overdose. The son of late D.C. Mayor Marion Berry was 36 years old when he passed away in August. As we first reported, Christopher Berry had been using drugs when he was rushed to the hospital and later died. The Medical Examiner's Office confirms it was an accident.
Well, there's big news on Metro. Dozens of rail cars need to be shuffled around. It's all because of a safety hazard that could lead to a crash. It turns out the concern was there a long time, but has just been discovered. Tom Rousey explains the very latest on a growing list of issues.
Starting late this afternoon and into tonight, Metro pulled a number of its 4000 series train cars temporarily out of service here at the Shady Grove Metro station. A number of them, I'm told, went to that rail yard over there. When they return to service, they'll be used in a different way. During evening rush hour, some 4000 series trains were still in use, but only in the middle, not as lead cars with a conductor. Here's why. You see those numbers on the control panel? One of them tells the train's driver how fast to go. 0 is basically a stop sign. Metro says there's a small possibility it could give the wrong speed recommendation, a risk they don't want to take.
I think it's a good idea then, man. For safety, I think it's a good idea.
The original Metro trains were the 1000 series. The latest are the 7000 series. Metro started using the 4000s in 1991. A spokesman says it's the worst series they ever purchased. But I'm told it wasn't until now the potential safety issue with them was discovered.
It does make me feel relieved, and at the same time a little bit anxious just knowing that I just got off that car.
Metro is not expecting this to cause delays for riders. They say there is no safety issue as long as the 4000 series cars are in the middle of 6 and 8 car trains. The only way there could be trouble is if they are in the lead, which Metro says is now banned indefinitely. At the Shady Grove station in Gaithersburg, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
All right, are you ready for Friday? It is going to be an absolutely gorgeous day out there. Lots of sunshine, so grab your sunglasses as you head out the door. We're looking at daytime highs that will be in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Saturday looking pretty nice also. We have the Thanksgiving Day Parade over in Silver Spring. Brian Vandergraff and Julie Wright are going to host it. Temperatures then will be around 67 degrees, but a strong cold front that's on the way late Saturday into early Sunday, and our high temperature on Sunday will only be in the middle 40s. That's just part one of the story. We have wind chill factors talking about snow for parts of the area. More on that, plus your Thanksgiving travel forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Allison?
All right, Steve, thank you. And we have new developments tonight after that food truck caught on fire at the George Washington University campus. Now, investigators say it was caused by improper fueling of its generator. 3 people were injured when that falafel truck ignited. 2 remain in critical condition.
A Baltimore teacher has been fired after an outburst that included a racial slur, and it left the classroom stunned. All of it caught on video.